Very intriguing game between two 5A North powerhouses from the area, Massaponax and Mountain View. This game played at Mountain View. Taft, I know you were at this game. Ponax gets their 31st consecutive regular season victory. They come away with a 41-20 win over the Wildcats. How good is this Ponax team?
They're very good, very dominating performance in this game. Mountain View came in this game 6-1, and Massaponax took control of the game in the second half. It was close for a half, and then after a while, that triple option offense just kind of warmed down.
You've told me that you were quite impressed with the performance of Joey Bendon. Joey, 14 carries, 141 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. He also had a passing touchdown. He makes this offense run, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. I mean,
no pun intended, by the way, on that.
Yeah, Massaponax, since their inception in 1998, they've had some outstanding quarterbacks. It started out with Nat Jackson, went on to Jay Kinney, and you saw Alfonso Trice, some of these other guys. I think Joey Bendon might be the best at running that offense that I've seen.
They've had some good ones, so that's saying something, but Joey Bendon certainly has been performing extraordinarily well. They've got a pretty good running back there. I think just a junior, Trey Carson, who had 11 carries for 104 yards in this game. He scored once on the ground. He caught that touchdown pass from Bendon. Tristan Medina also with a touchdown on the ground. They've got those weapons. That's the hallmark Ponax playbook.
Yeah, that's what's interesting about them right now. I mean, you looked at last year when they had C.J. Lewis and Bo Fields, and they were struggling to figure out who would replace those guys. But now a guy like Trey Carson is really coming into his own at the perfect time. Tristan Medina is coming to his own at the perfect time. And once you surround Joey Bendon with all those weapons combined with what he's able to do, it's a lot to handle. They
have hit their stride, I believe. So they maybe struggled a little bit early in the season. They had that tough game, season opener against Cortland, but they really seem to have, they being Massaponax, really seem to have hit their stride here. Mountain View, meanwhile, they've lost 2 in a row. Not a bad performance from Mountain View, though, including their quarterback, Ahmad Tweedy. He had 17 carries for 171 yards rushing, 2 scores on the ground. He also had a touchdown pass. This is still a strong Mountain View offense and team as well.
Yeah, it's a very, very strong team. You see what Tweedy was able to do. His speed and on some of those design runs and even some of the plays that break down, he's able to create a lot with his legs, but also with his arm as well. So I think they'll be just fine. They lost 2 games against 2 highly regarded teams. So they come back this week with Stafford, and I think they're going to be just fine.
Should be just fine. I agree. But they were both 5A North losses. How does it, in the Taft Coghill Jr. crystal ball, how are the playoffs shaping up for this? I want to make any predictions, prognostications, wild guesses?
Well, I'm not exactly